Kennedy sets at the letters. Runner goes again. The 0-2 pitch is high. Throw down from Francisco. A sliding tag is in time to get Duboski and end the inning. Peyton Miller had to slide, field that ball, and tag Duboski in one motion. I don't know how he did it, but he kept his glove outstretched as Duboski slid into the tag. After 3, we've got a pitcher's duel. Bristol and Greenville scoreless on the Flyboys Baseball Network. Here's the pitch. Francisco hits a line smash to straightaway left. Duboski back at the wall, makes the catch on the warning track, and that's the inning. It's a 1-2-3-4 for Miles Smith. His ERA, 9.5, but you wouldn't know it by the way he's working tonight. As we go to the bottom of the 4th, Greenville and Bristol still scoreless on the Flyboys Baseball Network. The 0-1. Inch hits a smash through the hole into left field, and the Flyboys finally have their first hit. Greenville had worked 3 walks and reached on an error, but Inge picks up a leadoff single in the 5th, and the no-hit bid is gone after 4. Really the only other team threatening the playoffs at this stage in the West. 3 games behind the Flyboys for second place. 0-1 to Patton, grounded softly up the middle, off Smith, deflecting to third base. Cole Young throws on to first, and it gets away. Tyler Inge coming home will score the game's first run on the second error of the night by the Bristol defense. That was a ground ball off the end of the bat. Smith tried to field it above his shoe tops. It deflected off his glove to the third baseman, Cole Young. I thought Young probably should have just held on to that. Instead, he tried to make a wild running throw towards first. And John Carlos Garcia Chicano could not field it cleanly. It deflected off his glove into foul territory, and Tyler Inge alertly sprinted home. So the Flyboys score an unearned run right there. They now lead 1-0 here in the 5th. Smith from the windup. Here's the pitch to Kim. Swinging a line drive toward left center field. This ball is down, and both runs are going to score. Cameron Kim attacks the first pitch and delivers with 2 outs in the 5th. As the Flyboys now lead 3-0, and they can breathe a little easier. Righty, lefty, righty. Kennedy missed downstairs with the first pitch, and the 1-0 is hit a ton to deep left center field. This ball is trouble, and it is gone. For a leadoff homer, Kennedy left a fastball over the plate, and on the second pitch of the bottom of the 5th, John Carlos Garcia Chicano gets Bristol on the board. It's 3-1. Missing out on that double play opportunity because you didn't know how many outs there were may come back to bite you. The tying run is aboard for Patrick Gillen. And that's a problem for the Flyboys because Patrick Gillen is the most well-rounded hitter in this Bristol lineup. Think of Jordan Crosland, the standout hitter on a subpar Elizabethton team. Gillen, the batting average near 400, the OPS near 1,000, and he leads the team with 26 RBIs. Kennedy's ready once again. Now the 1-0. Gillen hits a pop-up on the infield, drifting toward foul territory on the first base side, and Brady Francisco makes the catch just in front of the Bristol dugout to end the inning. Flyboys strand a pair of base runners as Jake Kennedy delivers 5 innings of 1-run ball. On to the 6th. Greenville leads Bristol 3-1 on the Flyboys Baseball Network. Cameron Kim steps in. His 2-run single in the 5th inning is the difference right now. McNaughton at first, Patton at second. 1 away in the 7th. 3-1 Greenville looking to pull away. Here's the pitch. The runners go. It misses inside. They throw to second to try to get McNaughton and can't get him. He dives in safely. You could tell by the body language of the entire Bristol infield, they thought McNaughton was out. But the neighborhood play is a thing of the past, my friends. Patton also swipes third on the other side of that double steal. 1-0 on Kim. Here's the pitch. Swinging a line drive up the middle. This ball is down for a base hit. Patton initially retreated toward third. He scores standing up. Kim moves to second on the throw. A poor relay from Bristol. Cameron Kim has all 3 of the Flyboys' RBIs tonight. You remember that unearned run that scored in the 5th. But Kim with his second RBI single and as many trips to the plate. And it's 4-1 Greenville here in the 7th. And how big was that double steal as well? You move 2 into scoring position, and 1 scores on the very next pitch. 1-1 to Jackson on the ground, past the diving Culbertson into center field. 1 run scores. Cameron Kim follows Ezra McNaughton home. That's exactly what Greenville needed. It's a 2-run single off the bat of Dylan Jackson, and the Flyboys can exhale a little bit. It's 6-1 in inning number 7. Diaz looks at second. And the pitch. Gillen gets jammed, hits a flare towards shallow center. Jordan sprinting in, still coming on. That ball gets between him and Ezra McNaughton. Gillen headed towards second, takes a big turn, slams on the brakes, and is content with a bloop RBI double. It's 6-3 Flyboys. Gillen did not put a good swing on that pitch. He really got jammed. He muscled it into center field. Micah Jordan had to come in a long way to get that one, and he could not get there in time. TJ Adams was also coming over toward the shallow gap, but as that ball bounced, Adams went one way and the ball went the other, so he had to turn his back to retrieve it. So Gillen content with the second consecutive RBI double here with 2 outs in the 7th. Infield shading the right-handed hitter to pull. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a high fly ball toward deep center field. Jackson Walker sprinting straight back. This ball is off the wall on a bounce. Adams scores standing up. Francisco brings him home with a 2-out double to straightaway center. Brady Francisco had that line out to straightaway left earlier, but he is seeing the ball very well tonight. That is his second hit. Greenville now leads 7-3 in the 9th. Francisco with his 15th RBI of the season. 2-2. Strike 3 call. That time he got the outside corner. Back-to-back backwards Ks for Keenan Mork in the bottom of the 9th. And the last chance for Bristol is Colin Dobson. Here's the pitch. Dobson hits a pop-up on the infield, drifting toward first base. Brady Francisco, the catcher, goes out, and he makes the catch, nearly colliding with Dylan Jackson. But the two of them are both okay, and that's the ball game. Flyboys win this one, your final 7-3, as Keenan Mork works a 1-2-3 9th inning. And the Flyboys improve to 22-17 on the season. We tip the cap to Jake Kennedy, the Flyboys starter. 5 innings of 1-run ball. Mork and Jack Novak, both scoreless frames in relief. Big swings of the lumber from Cameron Kim. 3 RBIs for him tonight. 2 RBIs from Dylan Jackson. And an RBI double from Brady Francisco to add some insurance late.